Welcome everyone, welcome. Oh, I missed it. I almost caught something. Hello everyone, welcome into another night of Cyrenthe, playing some Pathfinder on my Twitch channel. God dang it. See, it's been over 2 weeks and I've completely lost everything. Welcome in everyone, I am Tythalanos, and you are here on my Twitch channel. Like as I said, we're playing Pathfinder 2 in my homebrew world of Cyrenthe with my wonderful players. Now, a few housekeeping items just to kind of, kick us through the all the housekeeping bits really quick. So let's see, where am I? The music that you just heard and the music that you're going to hear for the rest of the night comes from our bard, Gregorless Designs at the Derpwood on YouTube. So feel free to go check out their music on YouTube and give them a like. Let them know that you heard it from us, because their music's really awesome and we're going to keep hearing more of it throughout. I'm excited to get into some battle music tonight. With that, let's see, a couple ways to follow us. If you follow the link to the Discord, you can actually kind of connect with some of us. Let me know kind of how we're doing. Always looking for how to improve. Other ways of support, obviously, is giving us a follow or subscribing. Followers and subscribers both get to create characters in the world of Cyrenthe. Subscribers are going to be a little larger, more important characters, might be adventurers. Followers will get you NPCs like shopkeepers or random encounters that occur throughout the world. Another way to support, of course, is bits. 100 bits or 100 copper pieces can give a luck point, a hero point, to any of our characters, or of course to me as the DM. Fight night, so might have a few of those used up. Let's see, I think myself and Hastian have 2, and Joanna and Guzman currently have 3 because of their benevolent DM gifting you some. Where else are we beyond this? I think that's about it for me. Now let's hear a little bit about the players. Mike, why don't you tell a little bit about where people can find you and who you're playing tonight?
So I am Madcap23, or some number after Mad, the word Madcap, on most social medias. I've been throwing stuff on TikTok, on YouTube, and I do homebrew stuff on D&D Beyond. I've been doing TTRPGs for over 30 years, so I am excited to be part of this stream tonight. Tonight I will be playing Hastian again, the Whisper Elf Rogue.
And Allie, a little bit about yourself and who you're playing tonight.
So I'm Allie. I'm playing Joanna, the human monk, and I would like to take my time to promote the NPCs, because I know last time I fell in love with Fangtooth, and we were so close to just abducting him. So if there's another opportunity in the future to abduct an NPC, I would appreciate it.
Interesting. Shelly, a little bit yourself and who you're playing tonight.
For sure. Also, I would like to echo Allie's sentiments. ×2, Fangtooth was the best. I'm Shelly. You can find me at Twitter, at RealFleaMonkey. You can also find me over at Guild Superior every Tuesday. And obviously here every Wednesday, but today also, which is a Friday, special Friday night session.
Going all night long, right? No one's tired or nothing.
Yep. Nope. We're ready.
I think that's really about it. Again, I kind of just dropped into chat. Again, any followers, you can kind of create some NPCs. There's a couple easy kind of chat notes that I have that I can easily kind of send your way to post out of what you have to do. Really easy to kind of create a character. Can do it even in chat tonight, and we'll get them in here probably in the next few days, or next few episodes, I should say. But again, thank you all for joining us for a special Friday night episode of Cyrenthe. With that, players, shall we return to the game?
Yes.
Awesome. Now, I do believe... Let's do this for the players. I'm going to switch everyone here so we can kind of see a bit of our action. And... aha. we are. So, last we left off, the players, the characters, were on their way north of Gareth on an escort of the wagon from Nature's Fury, heading to the town, hamlet, gathering of Greenlet for delivery and subsequent return in order to make it back to Gareth in time for another fight night at the Plastered Pony, where Joanna, let's see, I do believe today is the new fight night that our current champion is set to miss. So no longer will she be reigning champion when she returns. But another challenge may be awaiting for her. So they're hurrying off to finish this, to make their way back in time, when they stopped for their second night on the road. The evening seemed to be continuing as normal. A bit of food was just started on the fire when a stranger stepped out of the woods. And I do believe they remarked that they are traveling with some dangerous cargo. A male of fair skin, balding, in loose robes, seemed to very quickly give off a menacing air as they dropped into a stance one character knows very intimately, and two others have come to know as a dragon stance. With that, we'll kick it off into initiative and start an encounter to see what the players may get themselves into. Now, let me just get this going. And of course, it's about evening, isn't it?
Yep. So great.
Man.
Why are we rolling for initiative? I mean,
Roll for perception
Oh,
for your
jeez.
initiative.
oh, okay, good. Same
What?
result.
In the world.
That's
We all have full bellies.
combat.
Alright.
That's how it goes. Perfect.
Hmm.
Perfect. Oh, that's how I do that. That's marvelous. Marvelous.
Breaking.
I was gonna say I already don't like them.
Incredible
I-
initiative. What?
Obviously don't like them, but
Well, let's see. Where did we leave off? I believe Guzmik took a moment to make her way over to the wagon. Hastian had hidden himself, I do believe, in a bush over there.
Yeah.
Jayla was running to console the horses as they seemed to be strangely spooked. But seeming caught more unawares, this possibly monk seemed to have gotten the drop on you and did in fact roll darn near a natural 20, I believe, to be going first. So with that, I believe this is will charge up, reaching his speed of 35 feet.
What?
But shifting right before chasing his supposed true target. And will actually take a strike. Let's see if I can. Rude. Completely understandable and acceptable.
No, rude.
I don't like it. It's rude.
Yeah, it's
And-
very rude.
Decent Noodle says it's rude.
Decent. Okay.
We are in agreement.
Just realized I did not do something. Gotta make sure that he has the dragon stance as well. He is going to get the dragon stance. There it is. Okay. Otherwise, I'll make it work. If it doesn't go, this gentleman shall make his attack on Joanna. 16 to hit, Joanna, your AC.
Miss.
Seems to be warming up and maybe a testing your skills, possibly. You do catch as he swings out with his foot trying to catch you unawares. His kind of robe flutters a bit and you catch a set of tattoos on his arm. Possibly too quick a movement to really catch, just know something looks a little strange. With that, Jayla, why don't... Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do this myself. Damn it. Sorry, wrong person. Why did that go? It'll work. Jayla seems very on her game, trying to calm the horses. The three of you probably catch, looking more at this monk and being able to see Jayla, at least Hastian would notice. Jayla seems to bend over, pick something up, kind of give it a toss, and is able to very quickly kind of start calming the horses. But Joanna, you're up next. What do you do?
Dragon Stance, easy.
Okay.
Rude. And then I'll do Fury of Blows. So, 2... I'm just going for the face, because I kind of want to mess him up.
So, are you trying to kick him in the face or punch him?
Punch him.
Okay.
Oh, no. That's not... 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. We're all kind of remembering what to do.
In 2 weeks since
You
I
got
said
this.
11?
That's a miss.
$12.
Seems well practiced and well versed and is ready for anything that happens. Hastian, you're up next.
Remind me, I have 3 actions, right?
3 actions, that is correct.
Action 1, 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
Action 2, twin feint.
Before you can make your strike, you catch the twanging of a crossbow coming from
Oh, yeah,
behind you across the road, seeming to be waiting for you to pop out of the bushes.
Well,
And get
roll
there.
ahead.
I'm working on it. Don't tempt me. Look at that.
That's gonna hit.
26 to hit. Don't
Yeah, that
tempt the
hits.
DM.
Ah,
7 points of damage. as a previously hidden foe makes their presence known across the road.
How much damage?
7. And now you may continue your turn.
All right. Well, we're gonna do twin feint. So first attack, rapier. That's 27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Oh, and by the way, he's flanked, so he's going to take not just that 2 points of damage, but he is going to take my sneak attack damage, which is... Sorry, I just had it up. Gosh darn it. A D6. So 3 points of that just sucks. 3 points of damage.
Are you just 1d6? Oh yes, you are. Yes.
Yeah, I'm only third level, right? Second level.
Second
right?
level. Yep. Yep.
Okay, and so now offhand strike. Nine.
I think even flat-footed, still able to dodge that strike.
Okay. That's all I wanted to do. And that is the end of my turn.
Yeah. Guzmek, you do have this imposing figure right in front of you. What would you like to do?
Guzmek will fire up a chill touch for 2 of her actions. This will require a fortitude save.
Okay.
And I believe he will also get one. Is that a you save?
That'd be
right,
a
that?
save for a 15.
Okay. But I think he still takes 1d4. This is for that save was for being enfeebled.
Okay.
So. Oh, where are the dice? Where are the dice? 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, a bit of learning, especially after combat. That was probably like a month ago. Like, it's a lot of time since we've been rolling the dice.
Where are the dice?
Chat lower right hand corner.
Oh, of course. Of course, of course. Okay, so that is plus my sorry, I thought I had it all together. Plus my spellcasting modifier, which is two, I think.
Okay.
So that's 4 total.
All right.
And then for my third move, I'm gonna throw my shield up. And I can't move then, right? This move would have been one of the 3 things.
That is correct.
Okay. Shield up.
All right. Let's see. Since there was only one, that really kind of, well, coming to the monk's turn, will step back and away from everyone and focus on Joanna for just a moment.
He left a threatened square. Don't I get a reaction against him?
Not unless you're a fighter. That is the strange thing of Pathfinder. Attacks of opportunity are pretty rare.
Flip table, walk off.
Gotta remember how to do all these things. Joanna, as a practiced monk, will recognize what is coming, as this character will do a flurry of blows against you. Oops, not that one. I need to see. Here it is. This one. So, flurry of blows. Taking 2 strikes against you. God dang it.
Let's go.
Natural 1 to start. You're lucky. And a 14.
Miss.
Surprisingly, it seems to be missing a lot. Not very scary at all is this combat, I guess. This other mysterious figure, though, will make her way in as she charges out of the bushes. You catch a... I guess we'll give it to you right away. A half-elven woman, kind of sandy brown hair, darkening roots, very lithe, and her cloak seems to, she kind of leaves it back in the bushes as she charges forward to make up the distance to continue with her group. And we'll have just enough time to remind Hastian that someone else is here.
Remind me.
14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And as you've seen before, they are both attacking unarmed, just with their fists and their feet. Jayla, surprisingly getting the horses quieted down as quickly as she has, runs off to the tent, and you swear you hear her say, "This is not in my contract!" and dives into the tent. A bit of rustling and unsure of what occurs before she steps back out and begins loading a crossbow. That being her 3 actions. Joanna, it is your turn.
Alright, let's go with... I'm gonna do Fury of Blows first, and then a Dragon Kick. So... let's see. I'm still going for the face. I'm kind of mad. I want to go right for the nose. I want to disfigure. Oh, crap. There we go. 14?
It's a miss.
17?
Still a miss.
Yeah, little. And then Dragon Tail. Let's go with the sweeping of the legs. A 3.
It's reaching the point of just sparring between the two. Swinging and missing, dodging, deflecting. And no harm seems to be done. Hastian, you're up next.
Yeah. Just looking for something here. All right. I'm gonna twin feint again. Rapier attack. Oh, I hate you. 12.
Nope.
Dagger attack. 17.
Nope. Very nimble and lithe this half-elf seems to be.
Oh my god. Final rapier attack. 20, come on! Oh, you bastards.
Your last strike kind of seems to step in within the blow of your rapier, and you're unable to connect. Guzmik, you're up. 3 actions.
Are these two, do they have a very similar fighting style, or is just the one guy do the dragon stance type stuff?
They have moments of very similar fighting style, like what you've seen with Joanna. But as we've seen with Joanna right now, there are moments that the monk that is currently engaged with Joanna seems to as well make strange attacks with his legs.
Guzmik will draw the dog slicer and take a step up to there. I'm gonna, I can get away with going on further without getting attacked by the man monk, right?
Yes.
Alright, and I will swing at the half-elf.
Okay.
Man, not great.
The dice hate us tonight.
The dice hate everybody, you guys. Oh, but don't
Already changed
forget,
mine once.
you do have some of those luck points, those hero points. If you care to use them, remember they're there. No pressure.
I'm not gonna waste them right
Sure.
now.
So that's 2 actions. You still have 1 more.
I will, in rage, slam the dog slicer down into the ground and then go in for a bite at her. And so this is a... See, I can't even remember how to do the...
You would have to do your jaws at the +1 because you're multi-attack penalty.
I don't think I did that right.
Even with the +6, you still didn't beat her AC.
Nope. Okay. This is ineffective.
The monk facing Joanna.
Wait.
Monk facing Joanna seems to growl in frustration a bit, seeming upset that this has not gone quickly. Just surrender and make this easy, and will make another set of strikes against you. 1 more shift to see all opponents in his way, and will make a flurry of blows against you. A 25 to hit.
Yep.
And a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. I need to...
Does that mean I'm completely stunned?
No, not yet. Hold on. First, we got to see if you're alive. 7 points of damage. And another 4 points of damage.
I'm alive.
With that, make a fortitude saving throw. Oh.
Let's go.
Natural
I saw it
20.
coming.
Very nice. Seemed to attempt to catch you in that shot kind of under the armpit that kind of stuns you. And you're able to see it coming, still taking the hit but rolling so it hits your shoulder instead. As you take 2 of his strikes but are able to ward off his stunning strike aimed to cripple you. The monk facing Hastian and Guzmik will take a strike against Hastian to make a probably a punch to the ribs for 14. A kind of twisting elbow to Guzmik for a 19 to hit.
Yep.
You may still have a reminder if
Even
your
with the shield
shield might still be up.
It is, but that's what's making my AC 18, I think, right? Isn't that already... Or is it?
You.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think you have clicked the button to raise your shield to get your +2 to AC.
I have not.
Okay.
Okay. So then it would be 20 if
Okay.
I can figure out where that button is. So no, that didn't hit.
All right.
Where's that?
I believe your shield will end up taking 5 points of damage, but that being higher than its hardness. Ooh. So I think your shield is going to take 2 points of damage to weaken it a little bit.
Okay. I also have clicked on it and my AC has not changed on my character sheets.
Let's just see if it works on my side.
When in doubt, click it twice. That didn't work either.
So is that you're supposed to click like raise shield? Sorry folks,
Yep,
we're
this
trying to
is-
remember how the heck to play.
This is shield block. Well, where is it? So I think I've done this once or twice. It should be in actions, right?
Yes.
It is not in actions.
It's not in actions.
It's not a reaction. I don't see it.
Alright, well we know that you get a +2 to your AC.
Okay, and it's just taken 2 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, yep, we got it.
So just kind of keep track that your shield will start getting worn down a bit. But with that, the final strike against the shield will turn towards Hastion. Oops, this guy. Here we go. Much better. For only a 4 to hit. I do believe misses Hastion again. Look at this. Nothing is happening. This is...
It's just a lot of fainting and air
We're all
pumping.
too good for each other.
all quite
Yeah.
good age for each other, I guess. But now comes your savior, Jayla. Finally reaching the point of getting her heavy crossbow loaded. Will fire probably at the one attacking Joanna's back. Oh, for 23. Seemingly caught
Nice.
unawares, will take a bit of damage. Time reloading seems to be a practiced art by Jayla as she readies another shot and will take every opportunity she can, but only a 6 for the second strike. Joanna, your turn.
Right, so flurry of blows. First one's going to be like a heel palm or a palm strike to the chest to try to knock his wind out. And then I'm just gonna do like a right hook because now I'm getting mad, so I'm gonna like be a boxer.
Okay.
How do I do this every time? 15?
Nope.
It's almost a 20.
21?
Barely you seem to catch him with your final strike.
For damage is 7?
Actually, it was only your second strike, was it?
Second, yep.
Okay, 7 points of damage.
And then I'll do a let's sweep the legs again with the dragon tail for the last strike. Wow, nice, a 0. And then fortitude save since I did land one.
Okay. $15.
What do I go against?
What does it say on your
I don't know.
on your stunning strike when you click on it? Oh, it doesn't give a DC with
Oh,
it.
class DC, 16.
With
so
that,
fail.
you do seem to maybe it's him caught unawares. Surprise does catch him, and he does fail and will be stunned for one of his actions next turn.
I also want to just mockingly growl at him. That's it.
Okay.
Badass.
It could be a free action, no problem. Hestian, you're up.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna do what Hestian does. First thing I'm gonna do is now, one of the things in Pathfinder that I need to figure out again is this one considered flat-footed because we are two people attacking, or do I actually have to flank?
You would have to move to be flanking.
Okay, so that's movement. And I'm going to try the twin feint again. Rapier attack. Noise, 25 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
And they are flat-footed, right?
That is correct.
So that's 4 plus 6, so 10 points of damage on that one. Do I get my sneak attack every time they're flat-footed, or just once per round?
Just once.
Damn. Dagger attack. 17.
Nope.
Okay. But they're flat-footed now, so that's all I got, because I used 5 foot of movement.
All right. Kuzmik, you're up next.
Okay, I will first and foremost try to bite her.
Okay.
My jaws. Ooh, the tide's turning, you guys. 22.
That definitely hits.
Okay. For 5 damage.
Okay.
Do a little jaws. And then I'm gonna pump her with a harm.
Okay.
Cause I'm done with this crap. Okay, and then I will do the 2 action point harm versus living. So she needs to do a fortitude save, DC 18. It's actually a DC 19 because of the ring.
Only a 13.
Okay, so that means that I'm just gonna take this. So she only takes 5 damage for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's alright, that's something. And I will also growl and look over at Dragon Lady. And if you're looking, well, our eyes will meet and I'll just give you a nod. You know, like a battle nod. Mid-battle nod. Signaling things are going well.
The fight is right here.
The fight is all around. Hey, I can look away
Anna's
for a
got
second.
that. She
I can
fought a
look away for a
bear.
second.
She's fine.
I have Jayla.
With this kind of, I guess, aggression back from you all, and seeing his companion maybe taking a bit of hurt, will focus very intently on Joanna and go straight in for a flurry of blows with his Dragon Strike. So he's first going to make a kick towards your legs towards your thigh. 26 to hit. For 7 points of damage.
Still alive.
And actually, for Frat, he was stunned, so he also is stunned one. So we only have one more attack against you, sadly.
Oh, sad.
And we'll strike again, now that you're off balance, hitting the other one to attempt to knock you over. For only a 7. Make a DC, or make a Fortitude save for me, please.
20.
You've seen this before and have been trained in its defense and are able to withstand the stunning strike. This other one against the two of you shall focus again on Hastian for the first couple strikes. Again, giving that flurry of blows. $18 for against Hastian. And 11. And just for good measure, we'll stick with Hastian for the last strike. Unable to connect at all, and now Hastian's getting cocky.
Not getting cocky. I'm just moving the fuck out of the way.
Jayla, she had taken her 2 strikes, so she only get 1 strike this time for against or with her crossbow. Continuing to focus on this gentleman against Joanna. For a 20, which he now has seen her reloading and is aware and is actually able to step closer to Joanna and dodge that crossbow bolt. Joanna, you're up.
Rude. My last moveset worked pretty well, so I'll go again with the try to knock the wind out and then do like a sucker punch.
Okay.
11.
Back to dodging and prepare for your strikes.
7.
Still knows what's happening.
Then I'm gonna do a dragon tail kick, but like right in the center of his chest.
Okay.
I'm getting mad. 13.
Nope.
You've been mad.
I know.
It's kind of strange with this set of attacks that's just occurred. It almost seems like he stepped into the position like just to the side of where you were about to punch even before you started to throw that punch. Hastian, your turn.
Yeah. Rapier strike. 27 usually hits.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
6 plus 3, 9 points of damage. Is it still standing?
She is. Though looking very much worse for wear.
11 hit.
Nope.
And I'm sure 5 doesn't hit either.
Does not.
All right. Well, hey, I connected really well with the rapier, so.
That was one heck of a
And
strike.
I'm going to taunt her slightly and say, "Hey, leave us the hell alone." Guess that's not really taunting. That's just saying, "Leave us the hell alone."
It seems she's a little too focused on the fight and surviving to be able to respond in this moment. But Guzmek, it's your turn.
Guzmek is gonna direct her voice over at the man monk and say, "Hey buddy, we're gonna kill your friend if you don't stop fighting us."
Then she was weak.
Ooh. I'll turn to her. I don't know if I'm wasting action by talking, but I'll turn to her and say, "The weak must die then." and I'll swing my dog slicer at her. And totally missed. That's 9. Okay, that's all right. Well then, I'll reach over with my other hand and try to touch her with another harm.
Okay.
Would you say that any of this dialogue cost me an action?
You're fine.
Point? Okay. So then this is another of the 2 action point harms.
Another fortitude.
Yep.
I'm gonna burn a hero point to attempt to re-roll it
Hey, that's cool.
for a 19, which I believe
Okay.
meets it beats.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, hey, that's one you can't use later. I feel good about myself. I'm done.
Okay, let me just update this. I hate to use one, but you know what? That was probably a good move for her.
Because she's on the ropes. She's dying.
She's on the ropes for sure. This gentleman, seeing the turn of the tide, is going to take down Joanna right now.
Not worried.
Another dragon tail strike against Joanna. 22 to hit for 7 points of damage.
Alive?
Still alive. Got getting pretty quiet now. Another strike for only 11. He'll make a last attack against you for 14. Give me a fortitude saving throw, please.
I don't think you can use it with Dragon Tail. It has to be Stunning Fist.
Okay.
Or, no, it has to be Double Fist or
The
whatever it
Fury of
is.
Blows.
Fury
Yeah,
of
thank
Blows.
you.
All right. All right. Yes. You know what? You are right. Where am I at? This monk over here will abandon the two of you
Your buddy just insulted you!
to strike Joanna in the back when she wasn't looking. You know what? I think she'll burn that last DM hero point.
Let's go! Good,
Oh,
good
yeah.
use of the hero point.
Yep, gone.
Striking again for a 19.
Nope.
19 doesn't get you either.
It's the ring, baby.
Never
Good
given
thing
you
you
that
decided
ring.
on something.
No kidding.
That is her movement and 2 actions. Jayla is up next. She gets 2 attacks this turn. Once again, aiming for this gentleman monk. $19 seems to... Oh, hold the phone a moment. Joanna, you are flat-footed because you have one in front of you and one behind you. So you take a -2 to your AC.
It hits.
So the 19 would hit.
Mm-hmm.
You just take 5 points of damage.
Okay, I am technically still alive.
Technically?
What does that mean?
It's getting close.
Alright, the Jayla's first crossbow strike misses. She reloads. Tries to make another Hail Mary strike. Another one going wide. The wagon and some of those barrels are being peppered with her crossbow bolts. Joanna, it is your turn. You are still alive. amazingly.
Can I tell which one's weaker of the two?
Probably the lady. Definitely the lady.
Okay, I'm gonna do a dragon tail strike.
Okay.
Straight to her chest. Natural 20.
All right.
12 points of
Badass.
damage.
You actually send her flying back past kind of the two of your friends as she is down on the ground and not moving.
And then I will go. Oh, crap. Okay. There we go. Take one action to go over here, and take one action to load my crossbow.
Okay. Going back to old reliable, huh?
Yeah, okay. You insult me.
All right. Astian.
Use the chaos bolt.
Moving
Should
in,
have been.
I don't know.
dazzling. I'm sorry, twin feint.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Now the target is automatically flat-footed against my second attack.
That is correct.
18 to hit,
That misses.
even with the -2 on their AC because they're flat-footed.
That is correct.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Guzmik.
Kuzmik sees that Joanna is leaving the battle. She looks bad. She's gonna cast heal on her. Range of 30 feet. So we're gonna do the 2.1, 2 action 1. 14 points back
Holy
to
shit.
Dragon Lady.
Oh,
Drop that
I'm
crossbow. Get
technically
back
alive
in here.
still.
And is Lady Monk here? Is she
She is
standing or she got blasted back?
she is down, crumpled, and unmoving.
Oh. Okay. In that case. Okay, in that case, I will move up to get right. Oh, wait, that's Heston. Okay, hold on. Do I have the 15, 20, 25? That's my movement. So I'll get right over here to help out with the flat-footed biz.
Dangerously close behind the horses.
Yeah, but not worried.
Okay.
Not worried.
Sure.
We'll reposition next round. Because I'm certain that monkey boy here is going to go after Joanna.
Close. Catching on to, I guess, the importance of this little goblin and what she was able to do, will focus on, or a strike on Guzmik. I think this will be a flurry of blows against Guzmik, actually. First strike being a 25
Hits.
for 5 points of damage. Only 9 for the second strike.
Duck. Duck out of the way.
Okay. With his first strike, did seem to catch you a little bit. It kind of sets you off guard despite being stepping away. Why don't you make a fortitude saving throw?
Okay. Well, let me just do that. Fortitude saving throw. Here we go. Oh, not great. That's a 10.
Okay, so you do fail. So you'll be stunned 1, so you'll lose 1 action in your next turn. And with that, he will make a 5-foot sliding step away from Hastian.
The fuck.
Jayla, though, seeing a prime target, gets 1 shot against this gentleman. A little hesitant with the horses there. And Guzmik right behind, but still feels it's important to try to get some shot off. God dang it. For a natural 20.
Nice.
You're the best, Jayla.
Okay, since
Not
that
even in your
didn't
contract.
double up,
It's
so I'll roll one
Right.
more to make sure. Five, 6. So taking 11 points of damage. It does seem that him not worrying too much about the the dwarf behind him, he did pay the price with that shot.
Oh yeah, he did.
Joanna, it's your turn.
I'm so scared to use the crossbow. But we're gonna do it, you know?
Okay. Taking a regular shot.
Uh-huh. 17?
Able to kind of dodge out of the way of that one. The crossbow went pretty close to the horse there, but
I was
able to
aiming on
miss
the
it.
other side.
All right, then you're good.
I was too afraid of hitting Guzmik. I guess I could be back in the game. No, oh gosh, I'm too afraid.
Get back in the game.
Ah,
Don't be afraid.
can I?
You know that I can heal multiple times. So
That is true.
maybe, yeah, you would.
I've got a
seen it
crossbow
happen.
bolt sticking out of my back. And I rushed in to attack the dude. Come on.
Okay.
You
You
just
fought a
fought
bear.
a grizzly bear.
Okay. Then if I use a crossbow, is that 1 strike? So I would take this would be my second one? Okay.
Yeah.
So then I will do a dragon tail to sweep the legs.
Okay.
For 6, I don't think that hits.
Seems to be pretty well trained in the melee combat. Is able to step away from that kick. Hastian, you are up.
Moving to there. Flat-footed. Twin feint. Strike. 1. 17. Flat-footed.
Still a miss.
Dagger. Oh my god.
Definite miss.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got then because I had to move.
Okay.
Table flip. Okay.
Guzmik.
All right. Well, it looks like. Oh, I see that. See that Joanna is still hesitant, so I'm gonna hit her with another heal. And I'm gonna be like, and it will be a 2-pointer again at range. I say 2 points. It's 2 actions. 15.
Smack! Big G!
And
I
for
do.
my last.
You did fail your stun, so you did stun 1.
You're right. You're right.
So you'd
You're right.
only have 2.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. Worth it. Hashtag worth it.
Thank you.
Circling
really
back,
good
it's very unhappy with the Guzmik and what she just did. Do a flurry of
I do
blows
this
against
to him.
her.
with my long black fingernail.
19 to hit.
Oh, that's me?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because my shield, it's only the next
Yep.
turn that it, yeah, so yeah.
4 points of damage, and make a DC 17 Fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
Seems like you're trained for
Wow.
it, but we'll go in for another strike, seeing that he finally got
How
some more blood against this
How
healer.
much was the first hit?
4 points of
7?
damage.
4, okay.
Second strike. 10 points of damage.
Okay, okay.
Again, another Fortitude saving throw.
Nope.
It's only once a
Just
turn. Oh.
Yep.
All right,
it's
you're good.
one use of the flurry of blows.
All right, then he'll also make a dragon tail kick against you. Getting a couple punches in will give that what is that? A horse kick against you to try to send you flying as well. But only an 8.
Cool.
At this point, he's looking quite ragged and a little wild-eyed, seeing that Joanna is at least standing back in the action. Jayla, though, too many people blocking her sight, will take the time to reload and hold her action, trying to look for an opening. Joanna, it's your turn.
We're doing 2 sucker punches, left and right. 14. 20.
Oh,
And finish with a dragon tail. 6. Definitely hits.
few too many people close by, so you're unable to kind of get some of those strikes in. But Hestian, you're up next.
Attack with rapier. And that misses. Dagger attack.
That one gets through.
Yeah.
And he's flat-footed, so I get sneak attack damage as well. That's a total of 8 points of damage against him.
Okay.
And
Still up.
one more slash with the rapier. Damn.
Couple extra strikes, especially catching that dagger to the back that he didn't seem to be prepared for, but is still standing. Guzmik, it is your turn.
Guzmek is gonna shout to him. This is your last chance. Surrender now, or you're done.
Face the wrath of decent noodle.
Yes.
My life is forfeit either way.
I was really hoping you'd say that, and I tap him in the butt with a harm with my pointy fingernail. For all 3. I'm just doing it all. Wait, maybe not all 3. No, not all 3. That would go really poorly. 2 actions are gonna be spent.
I mean, you can do a single action and it's a touch, or does the double action give you more damage?
Nope, I'm doing 1. Here we go. But
Okay.
DC 14 or 18 Fortitude.
Sure. Easy save.
Shoot.
This is what he should have been doing the
Okay.
whole time. I can't believe that he's been failing.
So I am looking terrible. So if I back away and he's in this position, do I get a chance to be hit?
He hasn't seemed to take any reflexive action against Joanna leaving, so you're probably in the clear.
Okay.
Go behind Johanna and I.
I have one action left.
Yeah, I can take a hit.
Go behind Johanna and I. He'll
I'm
have to
pulling
go.
up.
He'll have to either go all the way around. If you go
No, that's
15 feet.
chicken ass maneuvering. I'm gonna pull out my dragon slicer, dog slicer, and take a strike.
It's been upgraded to Dragon Slicer. Could be after this attack.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling
No
it.
friendly fire.
Yeah, not doing friendly fire. Come on, buddy. 20.
He is flat-footed, and that is just enough to get a strike against him.
Ooh, minimum damage. 1.
But not enough to take him down.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this maybe. I don't know. Okay, that's my turn.
And so it shall. Guzmik shall come to regret this. For he will...
Target. Come on.
Gotta take down this healer. So we'll make a strike against Guzmik to attempt to knock her unconscious.
I don't have any more
kill her.
healing left.
15?
No,
Okay.
I swear, no more healing.
23.
Ugh. Yes, that hits.
For 6 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I'm still up. Doing a little dance with 1 hit point.
Last strike to 18 to hit you.
Oh yeah, that meets.
Finally, some
Oh shit.
quiet. For 7.
I'm out.
A few more pummeling strikes to Guzmik as she tumbles, seemingly unconscious or near death. But that is all of their turns. Jayla, still blocked by Hastian, will keep waiting. Joanna, it is your turn.
Move south 5 feet. Move south 5 feet.
Here.
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now do the rest of your attacks.
Let's go with two. What was the most? Not that the world is listening to what works, but let's go with the knock the breath out and then like hit to the face.
Punches, then?
Punches.
Okay.
21.
Area of blows.
Fury blows.
Because you're getting angry.
21 does meet, so it beats. Roll damage.
3.
Still standing.
Let's do it again. 16,
That is a miss.
and then fortitude save.
Oh, right. $15. Is that a failure?
Yes.
So stunned 1. That shot to the chest seemed to stun him, shock him a little bit that you came back at such strength. Hastian, your turn.
5 foot move.
Okay.
13 does not hit.
Nope.
Oh, but wait a minute. Our friend here? She was holding her action
Okay.
until she had a clear shot, so she's got a clear shot now.
I'll give it to her. For the 25.
Jeez,
Nice.
Jayla.
Kayla. MVP.
And I miss with my other attack.
Okay.
But he is flat-footed, being that he is flanked, and Jayla now has a clear shot.
Yep.
That's why I wanted to move south 5 feet.
I was wondering if I could like stand over Guzmik's body or something. Roll her to the side.
It's not going to do a whole hell of a lot of good.
Good, but Guzmik,
Don't open any wounds.
roll a death saving throw for me.
Okay.
Just I guess it's unsure if it is able to show you buttons on it.
I see a grayed out D20 that says recovery check, but it's grayed out.
Otherwise, just roll me a d20.
Okay.
I haven't gotten a chance to really knock them down into death.
15.
Okay, so you are able to stave off one failure.
Do I mark that in the wounded side? Do I mark that at all? I
Yeah,
made a
so
success?
mark your wounded,
Okay.
and then I do believe you will be... I think it brings you back to conscious. So like kind of at the end of your turns, your turn will have stopped. You'll be wounded, but next time it kind of brings you back closer to death. So it kind of brings you up, and then you're going to go back, but even closer to death if you're able to succeed. So I think, at least that's how we'll play it today.
Sounds like a roller coaster of emotion.
We're going to go up and down
One
a
of
lot.
us use healing potion?
Healing potion could help her as
Okay.
well.
Sorry, I meant to do that last turn.
It's okay.
Let's put down the monk that's giving us a problem first, and then, especially
probably
since
know you got a
Goodsmith is
couple
doing
rounds.
pretty good.
Speaking of the monk, we'll do a dragon strike towards Joanna. $22 to hit.
Yep.
7 points of damage, and in that kind of motion of catching Joanna, will launch off of her back towards Hastian to do a flurry of blows.
That's a move.
For critical fail, where it seems he almost fell on his face, but is able to right himself and make an attack at 16 against Hastian.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Jayla, being finally freed to strike, will make one strike against as she hurriedly reloads and fires, but only a 19 to hit him.
He's flat-footed.
You are right. That 3 points of damage takes him down to very, very near death. You can tell he's getting very ragged.
Good.
Joanna, though, is your
His life
turn.
is forfeit.
There's no way I'm not giving Guzmik a healing potion. She just saved me.
Okay.
So 4?
Yep. So that'd be an action to bend down to give Guzmik a healing potion. You still do have 2 actions remaining.
Then I'll do Stunning Fist. Or Flurry of Blows, I guess, with Stunning Fist.
Okay.
7.
You do have those hero points if you want them.
Shh, we don't need it.
Okay.
18.
No hits. Hastian.
Are you kidding me? All right. Rapier strike. There it is.
Dodge that.
Some bitches.
Let's go.
Hastian, how would you like to finish off this combat?
As I see him doing he flips back towards me. I deftly dodged, and as he was coming in for the landing, I slice at his leg, catching his Achilles tendon, causing his foot to go "Pugh," as he bleeds out on the ground. I stand over him and say, "We gave you a chance." And turn around and walk towards the wagon.
Cold. Very cold.
Truth was spoken, though. We did give him many chances.
He did? He really did? Let's see. I think this
Yeah, we told him to stop attacking us, and he just wouldn't. So
The decent thing to do.
Because we're decent noodle. We're our reputation is much like our name.
No one's gonna live to... Oh, Jayla! Let's go! Jayla can tell her.
Yeah.
It was gonna tell our tale.
How she
I'm
did
Yeah!
all the work.
Really came in
That's
handy.
all right. I'm inspecting the wagon to see if there's any major damage to it.
You've got probably about 3 crossbow bolts. Almost all the way through a couple of the barrels. Like all the way to the fletching.
Are they leaking?
Nope.
They were empty, right? That's what we figured on the way up, those barrels.
You've theorized.
We theorized, yeah. Guzmek's gonna search this monk's body
Okay.
for stuff.
I'd like to look around, make sure there's no one else.
Joanna, give me a perception check. Seems pretty quiet. Jayla is on edge as well. Seems to be kind of crossbow readied and searching back and forth, keeping her eyes open. Bastion also looking at the wagon. Guzmek, you are able to find, let's see, a pair of one bolas and a pair of darts on this gentleman's body.
One bola?
Yep.
Bolas?
Yep.
One bola?
10 gold, 9 silver, and about 15 copper.
Okay. I'll go over and search the half-elf if nobody's gone over to her yet.
Sorry, one other thing you do catch probably, he's definitely traveling very light. Yes. You would find a small pouch kind of on his hip, another one with a couple days of rations, and a strap to his lower back, very tightly under his robes, you find a fine leather scroll case.
Okay.
As you kind of touch it and pick it up, you do sense some sort of magic, whether it's within or at the case itself.
I definitely want to look at his tattoos and then also check the other one and see if they have any.
Okay, as you look at the one at your feet, you kind of pull back his sleeves and you see a scale tattoo going up his arms, and as you lift it farther and farther, you catch it going up both of his arms, full sleeve, all the way up to the shoulder blades.
Do I recognize him, or...?
Maybe? Guess you're really unsure, but there's something that does seem familiar, whether it's the tattooing or what. There's some kind of familiarity, but you can't really, you're unsure of their exact name, of who they are, so you're not that intimate with this person.
What about the other buddy?
Are you pushing Guzmek to run over for the other money while you were looking at this one, or are you heading over to that one? Chilling. Okay.
No rush now.
Guzmik, Hastian, anything else that you were planning on doing? I know Guzmik is obviously interested in rolling the other body. Would you like to proceed with that?
Yeah, I'd like to go over and help her.
Okay. Are you able to find 10 more crossbow bolts?
Oh, wait. 11. Oh.
And a pair of tonfas.
Of what?
Players would know them as essentially the like police batons, where you can hold them here in pieces of wood that you can punch and defend with.
What did you call it?
Tonfas. Tonfa.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you said a pair of those?
A pair of them, yep. Also on her body is 3 gold, 5 silver, and 16 copper. Hastian, you will, I guess, seeing the bolts and you retrieving one yourself, might remember that across the road, you could probably find the crossbow.
There's probably a crossbow over there. Yeah. Unless she really just like hurled the bolts, but I went in too far for that.
We did see her drop her cape over there too, so maybe there's more stuff.
I'm gonna go over and look to see if there's what else is over in that area.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with them though.
Which was right here.
Yeah, you can head over. You'll find her cloak there, a crossbow underneath it as she took the cloak off second. Close by will be a small backpack with a few more days' rations, a bit of tinder, not even a tent. Seem to be traveling quite lightly.
Wow. Just look at Johanna. Who the hell did you piss off?
Pissing me off. Huh?
They certainly had moves like yours.
And robes. Like similar to a monk.
Allie, you're getting pretty quiet. As a note.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were telling me the direction
No.
that my character should go.
No. Allie is getting quiet.
Yes. Yes, interesting. There's a lot of people interested in me, apparently.
So we should expect this to happen more frequently.
It hadn't been happening until I traveled to you guys.
Well, hey,
Look,
I don't know. That's
I've been
really
traveling an
necessary.
entire lifetime of yours, and 2 of Guzmik's, and I've never had people come after me that have been in robes like these 2.
Impressive.
With this kind of conversation and bickering a little bit, you probably would have heard Jayla grumping and griping about bandits and being frustrated, and again, this wasn't in the contract. But hearing that maybe the attention was brought on by Joanna or by someone in the group, maybe a bit of frustration pointed your way. Well, what the heck am I traveling with that you bring bandits down on us?
You're traveling with the people that kept you alive and unharmed.
She will.
How about those crossbows, by the
She
way?
will
Very
kick
well.
at the one gentleman, or the male monk will kick him and say like, yes, you saved me.
Tell you what, next time I won't finish him off for you. All right?
Whoa, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's dial down the heat here, okay?
Don't make me a mediator. I'm bad at it.
We all lived. I'm great at it. Let me do it. We all lived. Everything's fine. Let's just be happy about it.
And while she's saying that, I'm going to go over to the barrels and I'm going to pat the ones that have the crossbow bolts still sticking out of them.
That's not gonna come out of our pay, is it? Jayla?
No, it definitely won't come out of my pay. You kicked the guy that I killed. I'm going to point out where your misses hit on our shipment that all 4 of us are responsible for and trying to get where we're going.
She will kind of squint her eyes at you in accepting anger, knowing that you kind of got her in a corner there, and will just.
And with that,
Let's just get us done.
I reach in my backpack and I pull out the half a bottle that I have still from the 3 cats. And I set it down near the campfire. And I say, let's have a drink to just mellow the entire night out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Enjoy.
Is it a healing drink? Because I think Guzman probably is
No,
hurting. I don't know if that's a good idea.
It's a decent mead is what it is. It's a mead.
It's gonna numb the pain. Just give me some.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
So I pass the bottle around and I'm inviting her to come and join and you know, if she comes and joins us, I'm going to compliment her on her well-placed shots.
She
that
will
definitely helped.
She will not turn down the drink, and she will begrudgingly accept the accolades, and it seems the immediate frustration has passed. Guzmik, are you attempting at all during this time to kind of do the treat wounds action?
I mean, I'll try. Yes.
On yourself or on me?
Oh, how bad are you? How bad do you look?
I took 7 points of damage and I have a 24 total.
I mean, you can do it
So I'm 17.
to yourself. You
I'll
all
do
do
it to
have the
myself,
healer's
you
kit.
do it to yourself, you know.
Well, can I help him though? I feel responsible about the healing, you know, because that's
Some
my
healing
No,
tools,
you-
but I'm not good at it.
Either way,
You go ahead
this-
and you heal yourself, Guzmik.
you'd have a bit of time this evening. Guzmik, you could probably attempt to heal anybody.
I got
Okay.
a 17 for healing myself. What does that work? And if so, what do I need?
You do succeed. You would heal 2d8 hit points.
That's enough.
That's a 2. This is a bad night for me. But I'm drunk, maybe a little bit,
Was
because I'm trying to numb the pain.
that and that? I guess technically you didn't do your medicine, but it still wouldn't have rolled well.
Can I try the actual medicine spell too, or is that kind of
Yeah, you
because
can.
of what I just rolled?
Yeah, so
I should have done that.
it'll
instead.
take you a little bit. You know, you kind of fumble for 10 minutes. It's still a little too
roll.
fresh. It's not helping.
Sure.
After a meal and a few drinks, about an hour goes by. You're then able to attempt it again. So it looks like Joanna as well attempted medicine on herself. That adrenaline is just, you're a bit shaky and you're not really able to kind of bring yourself back down to a calmness to actually be able to take care of some of your pain. So you as well are going to have to just calm down a bit before you can attempt it again.
So, did he say before he attacked us that we have precious cargo, or that he had precious cargo?
Oh yeah.
Why don't we take a quick break?
Oh,
And then I'll
okay.
answer that question. Simply because if we're going to get into some role playing, I'd rather not break it for a quick break shortly thereafter. So,
Sure.
everyone, we are going to take a quick break, maybe just a couple minutes. Got to run, refill some drinks, and get right back into the action because who knows how long we'll be going tonight. But yeah, we will be back in very short order. Please stick around, and we'll see you all soon. All right, everyone, welcome back. We're going to kick right back into the game. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, everyone. The players. I believe, Goosemik, your question was about... I forgot already.
What
Did
they
they
said was
say
it
that we had?
Man Monk
you're-
said we had precious cargo, or they had precious cargo. I wasn't sure.
You all
car-
had
We all
some
had.
sort of precious cargo.
Okay.
Eh,
Oh yeah, maybe.
dang. God damn it.
leather pouch. Magical leather pouch
Leather scroll case.
that I don't know about.
Oh, well, I'd let you guys all know everything, and I am working on doing the math and splitting our money equally 3 ways. Equally.
As Goosemik, while taking, I guess, this time during like cooking and like trying to rest up, getting a couple drinks, you will catch Jayla kind of glancing your direction when you're counting the money.
Oh, come on.
Jayla can have my share.
No.
Just split it. Here's what we do. Split it 3 ways, and whatever the remainder is, like what do we have? 12? 14
That would be
copper?
insulting. We have
14
31
gold?
copper, 13 gold, 14 silver, 31 copper.
So she gets 1 gold.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, you know what? Just throw it.
No,
in.
that's fair. Let's do it. I like
Split it in 4.
Everything.
Splitting
Nope.
treasure.
you can give her any bit of what you want, but here, she
That's
can have
fine.
1 gold. She's getting paid to do this job. We're getting
So
paid
are
to
we.
protect. We're getting paid to
Didn't get
protect.
paid for that.
She's getting a gold, okay? Give her more of your gold if you want.
So each of
So-
us get 3. She gets 1.
Each of us, you're right, yeah, each of us get 4, right?
4.
That's
Is
12.
it 14? Okay. Yep.
And then here, I'll just do this while we're role playing.
So you just want to give her the remainder.
Yeah.
So a gold, 2 silver, and a copper.
And
Yep,
then I think
You did that math really fast.
and I think Joanna and I are both gonna give her a gold. So she gets 3 gold.
All right, well, I assume the players will correctly add their totals. If not, I can mention what the totals are later.
That would be helpful.
4 gold, 4 silver, 4 gold, 4 silver, 10 copper is what we each get, and then Jayla gets other stuff. She
Yeah,
gets 1
so-
gold, 2 silver.
So
1
Joanna and Hastian, if you are going to donate a gold, you would just do 3 gold, 4 silver, 10 copper.
If that's what you guys want to do.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm not gonna do math. I am going to keep 1 gold and give her the rest.
Oh my god.
She did really good with me, and this was not in her contract. I mean,
Yep. And that's why I'm
and
also
I'm swimming after that bear fight.
She will, with the mead and the additional pay, all animosity gone. Still griping about the contract, but she won't be terribly
I'm gonna-
upset towards you all.
I'm gonna commiserate with her about the contract. I'm like, yeah, I get it. None of us had, crazy monk people jumping out of the forest and trying to attack us in our contract.
She will run back to the tent and pull out a large piece of paper and will start really perusing it through kind of by the firelight to. You kind of keep her whispering under her breath. Hazard pay. Hazard pay. Where's hazard pay? Guzmik, you'd have time if you wanted to look at the scroll case, or if you wanted to do, another heal, medicine check. Or you can do
I'm fine.
both,
I'm
honestly.
Gonna look...
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you can do both.
I was gonna say priority would not be my health. It would be.
So let's start
scroll
with
case?
the scroll case first.
Okay.
Why don't you give me an Arcana check?
Okay. All right.
By the way, while she's doing that, I'm watching Joanna. And I'm looking for tattoos on Joanna that might match or be similar to the monks that we just fought. Any tattoos that they have.
I can feel him looking at me. Like, I'm just gonna...
No, you can't necessarily
Alright,
feel me
come
looking at you yet.
He's a conspiracy theorist.
Nothing seems to kind of jump out at you.
Okay.
Guzmik, you
14.
can tell something is up with this scroll case. Unsure what it is exactly. You're actually able to uncap one end, and inside is a piece of paper. But you are with this 14, you don't know exactly what's up, but you can tell it's the case, not the piece of paper inside.
Does the case have any markings on it?
Not really. The most outstanding thing about this is a bit of silver stitching up the side that keeps it all together.
I'll bring it over to Joanna just because I'll say you guys had, I mean, kind of similar fighting styles. Maybe you come from sort of the same training locations. Does this look like any? Does this hold it for a second? And I'm expecting something really awesome to happen.
Can I do an Arcana check on that?
Sure. We'll start with Joanna. As she takes hold of it, you kind of holding it up. You holding it like, how are you holding this thing? Are you gonna tip it out, or just kind of taking it reverently as Guzmik hands it to you?
Oh, yeah, I'm just awkwardly holding it.
Okay.
No, take it out.
As it touches your hand, nothing happens.
Yes! Let's go. I survived!
So anything you do quickly, Joanna, why don't you go first, and then we can swing it back to Hastian. So anything you'd want to do while you're holding on to it?
I want to look and see if it looks familiar, like if it looks like it. No.
Nope. Looks like a scroll case. Piece of paper in it. Hastian, give me an Arcana check. Joanna, give me a perception check.
I'm rolling like crap.
25.
Joanna, you catch, while kind of looking around at the case and inspecting it a little closer, you get the hint of lemon inside the case. There's a pretty faint whiff.
Small lemon.
Lemon.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just take the contents out.
Okay. Yeah, as you take out the piece of paper, it seems in relatively good shape. A little bit of wear, but the lemon smell gets a little bit stronger.
Is there anything on it?
Seems to be a blank piece of paper.
Let's go! Secret message!
Circus lore. We pass secret messages back and forth,
Sure.
and this seems like there might be something that is hidden within there. Jesus,
That's a natural one.
Christ.
Hey, you do have
God,
those hero
I'm
points.
burning a goddamn hero point. I am tired of. There, 19.
It does take it a little bit. You're surprised. You're just, man, it's been a while. But then you do remember, you know, lemon juice and heat.
All right, so we're gonna hold this above the fire, or off to the side of the fire, and if there's anything written on there, it should appear.
Well, we don't have a lemon juice. Do we need lemon juice for this to work, Ashton?
I'm saying that they already wrote with lemon juice on here.
Oh, okay.
And to make it appear,
You circus folk.
you can't, yeah. You have the journal of the business that you present to the tax collector in the town, and then you have the actual take that you keep to yourself.
Hastian, while
Shifty.
holding this above the fire, probably passed off to you for expertise in this matter. After a few moments, writing does start to appear off the page. You'll catch Jayla scooting closer to catch an eye, seeing as she is quite intrigued at this as well. As you're able to read, find the lost child of the dragon, known once as Joanna, daughter of Tard. A short description, relatively closely matching Joanna, but also very basic. But then what also will catch is, look for a tattoo of the red root. Return her to the sands, alive if possible.
I roll up the scroll. I'm using thievery to do sleight of hand, so that I'm sorry, what's her name? The
Jayla.
driver, so that Jayla cannot see it. I'm trying to keep Jayla from seeing what's on the scroll. I roll it up and I act disgusted. So I've got thievery for the sleight of hand, which is 15, and then performance to try to perform as if I didn't see anything. Oh yes, 24 for performance. I'm like, and I kind of roll it up, but I'm being a little bit rough with it, not like completely smashing it down. And I throw it in one of my pouches. It wasn't that. I don't know why you're smelling lemon, but it definitely wasn't. Nothing came out. Nothing legible came out.
Jayla will, staying as close as she was, probably might be a little short with you that nothing appeared. She'll go along with it and will accept it, but there's a slight coldness now, just knowing something is up that you're not letting her in on, whether it is. I know you got that. I know that a good performance, but even still, like, it took you a moment to kind of see it, for it to appear, and before the reading, before you knew to hide it.
Okay.
She'll knows that something showed up, not what exactly. So for all she knows, it's a treasure map. It's a secret missive. Something, but she'll kind of go along with it and let it go. She's not completely upset at you, and won't fight to see it.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, Joanna, would you mind coming with me a minute? And I swear I saw them drop something else over near the tree.
Yeah. I'll see if I can shoot a squirrel or something. Or food. While we look.
So, in a very quiet voice, I'm going to say, look, they were after you. They are supposed to return you to the sands. Alive if possible, but apparently, any way at all. Do you wanna tell us what's going on, or
Well, I mean, I kind of did. Like, it's the exact same thing the people told Fangtooth.
okay?
I mean,
So,
yeah.
should we expect more people like this to come after you? I just need to be. I want to be on my guard and alert as possible. I'm not going to abandon you, because that's not what we do to our family. I just want to know what to expect.
Yeah, I think the rings maybe pulling a bit of attention to me, or
Okay.
easier to track.
By the way, what the hell is the red root?
The tattoo I showed you earlier.
It was a couple days ago.
Yeah, but what does it symbolize?
It just, I don't know. Family? It's not like a secret organization or anything. It's just, I think it's an identifier.
All right. I'm going to tell Gizmic about this if you're okay with it. But I wanted to talk to you first because this is you.
It is.
Everything about this is you. And I will stand by you. And I will defend you. And I'll be here to help. But I also want to be honest with our traveling companion.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
I thought leaving would help. That's why I wanted to leave.
I understand. Leaving generally, if you have good people that you're leaving or people that have any sense of decency, they'll leave you the hell alone if you leave. But apparently these people are not circus folk. So, I have your back. You are my family now. Decent Noodle is my family. Let's go back.
Yeah, I have no squirrels.
And as I come back, I kind of look and say, "Hey, there's a little more treasure over there." And I toss the horrible with her name.
Jayla.
What is
Jayla.
Jayla. I toss Jayla another gold. There's four more gold. I figure you should have one more too.
As you come back to, you see Guzmik trying to convince Jayla to have some goblin-style oatmeal before bed.
I love
Post-battle goblin-style oatmeal. It's a real soother. Come on.
She'll go for it.
All right. I'll get the pouch out and I'll sprinkle a bit in there. Nothing crazy in terms of dosage, but
I think this might be your last use of it.
We'll get
worth
more.
it.
We'll get more
Okay.
Monksfoot.
All right.
We're not that far from home. But for purely scientific purposes, I'm going to use this last bit on her.
Okay.
She's a dwarf, right?
Correct.
Yep. Okay. So I don't know what's going to happen.
And I'm hoping that by giving her another gold, that it kind of quells her
Continue. It,
curiosity.
gold helps smooth the animosity.
Curiosity. I don't want her trying to find that note.
Sure.
I want to also move the conversation towards, like, can we tell where they came from based on how much supplies they had? Like, kind of use her traveling knowledge, I guess.
Oh, nice.
Well, she'll kind of What'd y'all find? And kind of look it through, and I mean,
Yep.
no
Couple
tents.
days.
Probably relatively close. You know, it's not like you've been traveling a long ways unless you're really trying to punish yourself. Only a couple days of rations, so I guess is they left in a hurry or weren't coming from too far away.
How far are we between the two cities that we're traveling?
So you are a day and a half away from Gareth, and you know that you have about one more day to get to Greenlet.
50-50.
I think all the players can freely choose Gareth and Cyrenthe maps on Foundry, right? Can you see them up top?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. So you do have that as well. You're not marked where you are on the map, but at least you have free access to inspect those.
So they could have been coming from Nistu. It's the only other bigger city over that way.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I cannot actually get there.
Can you get the map?
I'll pull you over.
There we go. There we go. There we
We
go.
just lost the
I
other
got
one,
it. I got it. Yeah, we just lost the other one. Yeah, Nistu, but I mean, realistically, they're gonna be.
I mean, they could have come from anywhere. They could have restocked.
But
Rested
honestly, okay.
elsewhere.
So let's take a look at this and say from Gareth we are 3 days out, right?
Hmm.
So if each of these hex are a day's worth of travel, Nistu would be way out of their range because that's 5 days of travel.
But they could have
You're not gonna sleep rough for 5 days if you can help it.
Maybe they
I don't
couldn't
know.
help it.
I don't know monks, but I mean, I wouldn't sleep rough for 5 days if I could help it out in this wilderness.
Well, you're kind of a princess, Heston.
Thank you for noticing. I do my best.
It's my pleasure.
You can thank me when you're sleeping in a dry tent. No, I think they came from where we're going.
yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Me too, but let's set up a watch schedule and have our rest for the evening, and then we'll get started tomorrow, bright and early.
Well, this is not a thing that I'm used to looking for, but I mean, is there evidence on the street ahead that they came down the street, the path, road?
It's getting pretty dark at this point, but you do have an experience and you have dark vision. You could, if you want to, kind of make your way up a little ways to see if you see anything. You can also just make a survival check if you want. Or
Could I first do that medicine that we talked about?
Sure, give it a shot.
Okay. Okay, that's a 16.
So you can roll your 2d8,
Okay.
and because you succeeded, you can actually attempt it again to take another 10 minutes to see if you can continue to, apply some bandages and some poultices.
Okay, a second medicine. Check.
That's 48 now.
Yeah. I don't know if I need that much.
Nice.
That natural 20 get you a critical success.
Okay. Oops, that's getting real excited here.
A roller
Okay,
coaster.
that's a lot of dice. Well, all right, I'll take
15.
it. 20. Yeah, that's. I'm back to full.
Okay.
Success. And now I will go out down that road and just maybe 20 minutes out. Just looking.
Okay.
I definitely want to go with her. I mean, I can't see that well, but I can see far enough to see her, and
You can see if people are
just in
fighting us,
case.
and then
Yeah.
you can punch them in the face because you're angry.
Yeah, not a crossbow.
It's the moon. Letho's out probably enough for you to see halfway decent. It is. You're away from any town. It's pretty clear, so you could see halfway decently that you could stick with Goosemink, but you're probably not going to be very effective. Obviously, searching for any kind of tracks.
That's fine. I just don't want to let her be ambushed.
Okay.
I got myself a bodyguard.
So give me that survival check there, Goosemink.
Okay, sorry. Mediocre. 12.
12. Guess you can't really tell.
You know what? Should I use a hero point? Is this important to us? We want. I mean,
Is it gonna change anything though? I mean, we still gotta go.
you're right. We have our theories, and we're going to be
Right.
careful no matter what. Since we just got attacked. No, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it because stuff happens. So.
Okay. While the other two are away, Hastian, Jayla will, have finished her meal. She doesn't really seem terribly out of it after all the Mountain's Foot. And just kind of seems calm and content, kind of like Goosemink is normally with after Mountain's Foot, and will make her way towards bed and will kind of turn back towards you. I think we should leave early. Maybe we can get to Greenlet early, so wake me up early and we'll get going.
Will do. Thank you.
And she'll make her way back into the tent. A short while later, Joanna and Goosemink kind of make your way back. Anything else you'd like to do this evening, or retire for watches?
Who's taking first watch?
I'm taking first watch. I feel great, and I don't want to be woken up tonight.
All right.
If that's all right with you guys.
Certainly, I'll
Yeah.
take second.
Okay.
I'll take third.
Yeah.
Okay. The three of you take your watches. Nothing seems to... Go ahead.
As Goosemink settling in, and as I hear the hopefully snores of our companions.
Surprisingly heavy tonight from Jayla. Might be a side
I feel
effect of Mountain's Foot.
Surprisingly.
Mhm.
I fill Goosemink in on the contents of the note,
Easily enough.
and I said, "Look, I don't know your feelings towards this, but y'all are my family. I'd hate to lose either of you, but I'd understand if you felt like this was more than you signed up for. With that said, think on it, make your choices, wake me up for my watch."
No, I don't
See
need
you
to
soon.
think on it. I mean, we'll protect her at all costs.
Good to hear. All right, have a good night. Wake me in about 3 hours.
2:59. Got it.
All right, so the day continues. It is now a Joanna will be on last watch. Hastian probably would have mentioned to make it an early completion to the watch, just because someone seems to be ready and on their way, or desiring to get on their way. A quick breakfast gets started. Jayla's again hooking up the horses, trying to get ready to go. Remember, as a new day, you can reinspect an item for its magical properties if you so wish. I know it's something we haven't done much, so I did want to at least remind you of that. If you want to, you don't need to, but bring it out there.
Remembering
Well,
that
let's-
elves don't need a full night's sleep. Once I achieve my full rest, I'll be up with Johanna on her last watch.
Sure.
And slightly before sunrise, I'm going to start making certain that we are packing things away, getting breakfast ready, that type of thing.
Sure.
So Joanna can continue her watch, and I'm going to make sure that we're getting ready to go the minute that everyone's ready.
Even earlier then. Perfect.
Guzmik would like to do another round of investigation on the scroll case.
Okay. Another Arcana check.
Okay. She knows that Heston is a little better at this, too, so she's going to rope him in to come over and fondle the case.
Okay. Make it easier for you.
Because I rolled a 2. Plus 0 means I don't really think I know anything new about this scroll case.
Nothing new.
Heston, do you wanna... Here. And I just give it to him.
So what am I rolling to investigate the scroll case today?
Just give me a Arcana check.
All right. $14.
It doesn't really
It's not
tick
horrible.
at first, but kind of with Guzmik there trying to help, you will
Yes.
catch a name. Kind of remembering about it. You could have sworn that you've seen it before, while being essentially on retainer for a local lord at one point. This is a... Let me see, where was it now? This is called a sending case. You know it enough that by putting in a scroll or a piece of paper and by activating it, you can send it to its pair.
Oh, we're gonna have fun with this. Hi. Yeah, I let both of them know what this is, and I say, okay, just give me a minute. Does anyone have parchment and a piece of paper?
Of course.
A parchment
but
and a quill.
what are you doing?
You'll see.
I'd like to know first, but okay.
So
And
I take
my
the
stuff out.
parchment and the quill, and I sit down and I think for a minute. And I write a note. And the note says, target has been acquired. Moving towards sands. Shortly. Expect us within... Oh, let's see. From there...
Okay, it's far.
Expect us within a month. Travel. I'm keeping these short sentences. Target acquired. Moving towards sands. Expect us in a month. Travel. Difficult. And I'm using my society knowledge.
Do you want to mention if, like, unfortunately dead or... No?
Not yet. This is a long con, my friends.
Okay.
19 for society knowledge. Is this the type of thing that would be the way that they would communicate?
I mean, you're only
Folks that
aware.
have used this.
You're
type of
only
thing
aware
in
of
the past.
one side of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So, to your best of your knowledge, it seems to match pretty well.
Good. I'm going to roll up the paper and I'm going to say, look, this is a sending case. I'm giving you two the option. I believe by sending this off, we'd be able to keep them off our freaking backsides for at least a month, based on me telling them that it's going to take us a month to get there. We can add things to it in a, like, just remind me in a couple days to write something else about how Johanna has been a pain in the ass and we've been delayed or whatever. But I think that given the proper misinformation, we might be able to prevent anyone from trying to find our family member here.
Do these go both ways? Are we going to get information back, or is this just one way?
Yes, it goes both ways.
Well,
When I put something in here and activate it, it gets sent to the person that has the twin of this scroll case. They have the option of sending something back, of course.
well, they'll for sure send something back, right? I mean,
We never know.
I think they
It
will.
might be a person that just wants to, remain cryptic and mysterious.
This is a long con, you say. I like this. I like this idea.
Yes, because here's what's going to happen in about a week after we return from this job, and we let Johanna beat up another bear or whatever the hell comes to challenge her for being the champion. We write another note and we send it back saying encountered problems along the way. Would-be heroes attacked us, etc., etc.
Is this okay with you, Dragon Lady? I use that term,
Yeah.
of course, in a most endearing type way.
And if you'd really like Johanna, we could actually say that you're dead at some point. But I don't want to make it like, hey, they failed really, really poorly. They failed really badly at first. So I want to build it up that they captured you. So they did their job. So that whoever's on the other end of the scroll case doesn't send just another set to come after you right now. And then we wait for a week, and we say, hey, still having problems, whatever. And after maybe 2 weeks, Johanna has perished.
Yeah. So the only thing I'm worried about is it did mention Targ, which is my mentor, and I actually don't know where he is or how he is. So it's not like I can really use this to get information, but I just want to make sure whatever we say, it doesn't, if he is alive, like put him in danger or anything.
No, and that's why I'm saying you're captured right now.
Yeah. So I'm good at that.
Because, and if we get anything back, we can play off of that. It's a long con, and it's so beautiful. Do I send it or no?
The only thing I'm worried about is if they had an initial communication that said, like, all communications need to have, like, a letter or a sign or something to make sure it's from them.
Secret code word.
Yeah.
Code word.
It's possible, but, that's why it's a con. There was nothing really out of the ordinary on this initial communication that we got.
Why don't
There was
this?
no
three of you give me a perception check. Where's perception word? We'll go perception.
Is
11.
there something else that you wanted to do instead of perception?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too.
No, that'll be
I think survival
well
is
enough.
better.
Okay. Players, continue on.
No.
I mean, it's completely up to you, Joanna, because this is all about you.
Yeah, I trust you. I mean, you guys are helping me, so.
We're helping each other.
Yes, we are family. We help each other. I tell you what, I've got the letter written. I don't have to put it in and send it right now. I know how to do it. It probably would. I can't tell you how old the original note is, but I'm not certain. I mean, worst case scenario, we wait and get the job done and see if another missive comes through on the scroll case.
Although they didn't have very many supplies, so I feel like we couldn't hold off. Like they either did it or they didn't.
They had enough supplies to get you and them to Gareth from this point.
Well, let's get to the next town and then maybe discuss.
Okay. So I put away I put the piece of paper in a pouch, and I just make you hold on to this. And I hand back the scroll case. Check it every morning. Check it at night and every
Okay.
morning to see if there's any other notes inside.
How
Does it
did
come
they
with a
know? What?
ringtone? I said it doesn't come with a ringtone.
Bong, bong, bong.
Uh,
I'll check.
Hastian, you'll at least know that it'll vibrate.
Oh.
It kind of barely will set off. It's weird. It'll just vibrate really, very faintly.
I know where I'll put it. Turn around.
I give that information to Guzmic and say, use that information in whatever way you will. So,
How did they know, though, where to find you?
it was strapped to it. Well, okay.
Did they
the
get
rings?
Did they get
Yeah.
word? I mean, is that how they figured it out? They got word that we had the rings and we were in Gareth, and they were just coming down to get
I'm
us. Is
betting.
that what we think?
Yeah, it's because I was doing fine until the rings. I was evading.
Maybe
Our
it-
names and likenesses have been spread throughout the Sundered Collective.
Maybe
which
it would be a
also
good
means-
idea. A good idea to kind of more keep our identities under wraps now. You know, dissection aside, that's not happening, but somebody's coming after Joanna.
How
And
are we
it
gonna
did use
keep
my
our-
name. Maybe I should just change my name.
How are
Although
we gonna keep
why
our
would you
names?
two travel? Huh?
How are we going to keep ourselves hidden? I mean, how?
Mm.
It's
I mean, my two identifiers are a tattoo, which I can cover, and my name.
well, and the description of you that they have, and the description of you that's in, and the pictures of you, and.
We can definitely cut that long blonde hair you got.
Okay.
Okay,
What is
did I hear an
with you?
okay? Well,
Let's dye it. Redhead.
Let's
We-
get
we
us
can
to
do
the
it.
next town and figure things out from there. Guzmic, if that thing vibrates at all, I still say we should check it every morning and every night, no matter what. But if it vibrates at all, let us know.
okay. Maybe I should change scarves. We need to work on our appearance a little, I think. At this point, yes, there'll be a human and elf and a goblin together. but we might want to just be a little less obvious.
Not tying my ears back. I don't care what's coming after
No,
us.
nobody said you needed to do that. That's not what you need to do. We could be another trio of the same people, just with a different look.
I think you should upgrade your teeth to gold. Or tooth. Your silver tooth.
Oh, you mean like all of them? Or just the
I
one?
thought you just had one silver.
Well, it's gold.
Is it gold?
Yeah, it's gold. Yeah, touch it.
Why did I think it was? Okay.
Touch it.
No, thank you.
You'll kind of at this point, are we going or what?
Oh yeah.
Jayla seems to have gotten the horses ready and is set to leave.
Yeah, I think
Let's
we
go.
should.
Good for
Okay.
you.
I'm assuming the same, relative scouting. Guzmik up top again on the barrels. The day travels. Road seems to get maybe a little more rough as you're getting closer to the mountains, to the forest, knowing that Greenlet is somewhere in front of you. Shortly after midday, early afternoon, Jayla seems to pick up the pace a bit. Gets a little excited. And within the hour, you have reached, it seems to be your destination. A open grove. An open field in this sparse forest. Probably a half dozen tents, 4, 8 half-constructed houses, mainly just the floorboards, a platform, and a few boards up the side. Canvas tents covering the tops. A number of people milling about, seemingly with no direction, laying out in the grass, some walking about. You catch a few kids kind of playing out amongst the trees. This is not even a hamlet. This is a gathering of people out in the wilderness. Hardly a permanent structure at this point. But noticing a wagon heading your way, one imposing figure seems to catch your eye and quickly makes note of your wagon, but doesn't make any move to really intercept or, seems to be acknowledging that this is a friendly visitor, that Jayla was maybe not expected, but at the very least is not unwelcome. The kids come on by the cart and start, being excited about whatever is newly arrived. As Jayla kind of pulls up to the center of where all these buildings and tents are, there's a large fire pit where she kind of parks the horses. A few people will come up and kind of hold the horses for her and give her a basic greeting, welcoming her back, a few people giving her hugs. As a halfling male with really dirt brown hair, or maybe that's just dirt, kind of makes his way up kind of towards you. Jayla, welcome back. Oh, it's good to see ya. How you doing? Got another shipment, I see. Jayla kind of pauses there. Kyanzo, we made it. Got the inventory here. Can you check us in? All right. Simon, you take care of this. Can give me your contract. So that two papers kind of pass about that large imposing figure kind of steps forward a bit more, and he is a Lycanon in his kind of anthropomorphic wolfish form, and does seem to tower over most of the others around here, and has a bit of an air of authority, kind of command, and will kick off a bunch of the other people who are just kind of exploring about the wagon a little bit. All right, you lot. Looks like we've got another shipment. Let's quick unload, get the barrels unloaded and reloaded for Kyanzel before we start on dinner. Remember, everything off the top of the wagon first, then open the door to the left, then the right, then the bottom. Let's not have a repeat of last time. I'm sure more of us wouldn't mind the windows we've been waiting for. With that, the action around the wagon kind of pushes the three of you away a bit as they start untying the barrels, removing the crates. The crates they're struggling with are quite heavy. The barrels, easily taken down by a single person. Does seem that the barrels are empty. All right, Jayla, who do you got here? Let me get it. Where's your contract? I'll make sure that I still finish it up saying that you guys made it here. As this halfling kind of calls the three of you towards him.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna go.
Apologies. My name's Council. I'm the kind of look up at the Lycanon. Well, I guess I'm the important one here. We'll put it maybe at that. Doesn't really matter to me. But welcome to Greenlet.
Yes, Jim.
Pleasure.
I'm Guzmek.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm also here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Joanna.
Yeah, kind of
We are Decent Noodle.
decent. Okay. Well, if either of you, anyone handed kind of that contract over, your copy that you were given,
Yeah, I'll hand him mine.
you'll kind of chuckle a bit at Decent Noodle, and then we'll open it up, and
Rude.
eyes kind of
Yeah, rude.
looks at it and just like, okay. Well, I hope there wasn't any trouble on the road, and are you all lot heading back right away then? It kind of seems like it from your contract. You're turning right around.
Yeah, we're taking whatever wares you are sending back to her.
Unless you can give us a couple extra days.
I mean, it's your contract, and if you're caring to breach your contract, it's all on you.
It just seemed like you could, you seemed important. Like you'd be able to maybe alter, add to the contract. So if it's not possible, that's okay.
I'm only important, supposedly, to the people here.
So are you trying to set up a new town here?
Oh, not even a town, just a town's such a... There's a lot of implications with the town. I'm just here to enjoy nature, and if others care to be here as well, then so be it.
Yeah.
Is there like the road we came in on, does that go straight out the other end, like out the northern end, or does it kind of like, I don't remember if you said this or not, or does it kind of end in like a little
Oh
circle
no, she
here?
the road, she stops right here. Nothing beyond this but the verdant shade, and well, let's just say you probably don't want to go up there.
Why is that?
This can be it's a lot of wiles and a lot of rumors up there. A lot of, I'll just say it's not a great place to be. The Sage Terror has been known to be a bit territorial.
Yeah.
How far does the territory reach?
Well,
Are we very far?
you probably got a day of travel to actually hit the deepest of the verdant shade, or maybe not the deepest, the actual verdant shade, but well, I personally try not to go half a day north. Give her plenty of space.
Well, we'll
We don't
we'll
have
take
much
your
wiggle room.
advice.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna break this contract, so you'll load her up. Let's do a 180. You know what I mean?
All right, well, shipment back won't be ready till the morning, but we can still get you turned around right away if, well, that's all I can do, so hopefully that'll work.
We'll wait until the shipment back. I mean, that's part of the contract, right?
It is that it is.
What is
All
there to
right.
do at night here, anyway? Any entertainment or
Well, seeing that we got guests, maybe we'll throw a little shindig. Well, and it's still early. I could always, could use you for a task if you're up for a bit of a bonus.
bonus? What would this entail? We'd be interested, I think.
Well,
Decent Noodle is always available to help.
kind of look over at Jayla, and Jayla is just like, well, they're pretty effective. So probably be worth it if you got a spot of bother. Oh, well. Let's just check in, make sure everything's unloaded first. Since you're here, we'll get your contract all signed off that everything was delivered, and then we'll talk about the bonus task. With that, it kind of turns back and you focus more in on the Lycanon, kind of barking the orders and everybody unloading. The barrels have been unloaded. The rest on the top of the cart is gone. You see that the door is the back of the back of the wagon is open up and hanging off to the left as they're pulling out board after board after board of pretty nicely kind of trimmed lumber. After watching it for a little bit and seeing the pile, surprised at how much actually fit in there. Before they stop and call back to Simon or to the Lycanon and say, "Oh, that's all we got." Like, all right. Now the right. They close up the back of the wagon and pop the hinges back in, and then pop the left hinge back out and switch it to the right. As they start pulling out panes of glass, some axes, pickaxes, shovels. Again, more than you would expect to have been in there, especially after they just emptied it. A bit more time goes by. Inventory being checked off slowly as they empty that and switch again where they drop the bottom hatch. and they lift up the back of the wagon, or essentially they unhook the tongue of the wagon and are able to kind of tip it out. It's a bunch more barrels come rolling out. Kind of overlooking the Lycanen's shoulder, you're able to kind of see the inventory. A couple bunks of lumber, 50 empty barrels, 3,000 nails, 200 hinges, 100 door handles, 20 panes of glass, 20 basic locks, 50 bolts, 10 shovels, 25 pickaxes, 20 logging axes. Whole list of random bits and bobs. Alright, Kianzo, it's all here. We're good to go. Everyone, let's load her back up. They take a bit of time to kind of throw on all the barrels back in and strap them down back up onto the top. All right, I guess everything's here. Let's get sign this off. Here's your contract back for now. When we send you off in the morning, I'll fill out a little bit more and send you with my own message. How about this problem? You can kind of tell we're not upset at anybody out here. We're not really troubling people, but well, trying to get to the river recently has been a little harrowing. An hour west of here is the river where we kind of get the majority of our water, and someone's been setting up traps on the road and in the woods, and I just had a couple rolled ankles, a few little more major injuries, but nothing terrible at the moment. But we got ourselves a trapper out there, and I'd love it if we could, find a peaceful solution. Maybe they'd love to join our little family here. All we got of clues so far is we found a few baneberries near some of those traps. Maybe go kind of look for some baneberry bushes, and maybe you'll find something out there. But well, none of really my people are set up for any kind of danger, save for Cyrenthe here. Kind of pointing at the Lycanen. Well,
would he like to come with us?
Well, no, I don't want to risk Simon. He's the only one, so just be on y'all. That's what you get for the, task. Just you three, and I guess we don't have much money, but I got a small cask of baneberry mead I could part with for y'all.
You're gonna pay us with a cask of mead?
Well, it's a relatively small cask, but yeah.
How about this? Cask of mead is a good start. Should your hamlet here flourish, and we survive, a small bequeathment of land to be given to us in 4 years' time.
Well, I guess I could reserve you a little plot, but they just, I'm not the mayor here, just another citizen.
Then why are we dealing with you?
Oh, feel free to deal with others if you care to, but
I appreciate that you have a problem and Decent Noodle wants to help. But what you're talking about is something that's probably going to take I mean, honestly, if we left right now, we'd be out all night, and most of the day tomorrow while you're refilling the wagon to find whoever it is that is setting these traps. So you're asking a lot of us for a barrel of mead.
Well, that is what trade and barter. Ooh. I could go a barrel of mead and a smaller bottle of something a bit stronger.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy a tipple as much as the next goblin, but can we get coin? Some coin in the mix? I learned early on, don't do a job unless there's coin involved.
Well, look around. Do you see much for coin here? We work by barter, services, not so much of the monetary nature.
So tell me what the contract entails then. You want us to, what, find and eliminate the trapper? You want us to find the trapper and bring them back? All of these things have a different price.
Not
you must understand.
Just since they're trapping of some sort, I assume they'll be intelligent. Whether or not they can be persuaded to leave or join, preferably not to kill them if we can help it. Just resting on my own conscience.
All right. Give us a minute.
Of course, take your time, and I mean, it's a bit down the road, so it may not take too long. But of course, and he'll kind of head off and away to leave the three of you.
So
Is Jayla still there? Can I ask her opinion about it?
Sure.
I mean, it sounded like she knew.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kionzel's, the people of Greenlet are. She'll kind of look around and a bit naturey, if you get my feeling. They they just don't want to see a whole lot of harm come to people, and they normally just trade and barter. Kionzel's, he's the important one. His name carries the power of he's the druid. That's why most people here are for to be in his presence.
all right. The tree hugger. All right. Cool.
She'll lead, kind of head off and leave the three of you all to your own if you want to talk about it some more.
I don't mind going after this thing that's setting the traps, or this person that's setting the traps, but I gotta tell you, I'm not certain that we're gonna be able to capture them or even negotiate. Because one would think that instead of just setting traps, that if there's something out there that is not completely devoid of sense, that they would see the settlement and try to make contact.
Isn't this the location where we're thinking that map that we got might be with the river?
Yeah. All right, let's go towards the river.
Or should we ask? I mean,
No, I don't want to show the map off to anyone else right now. Let's go towards the river and see if any of the things match up, and if we happen to run into Mr. I'm setting traps for villagers out there, then we'll decide what to do then.
I mean, maybe payment isn't super necessary, like excessive payment, that is, because
Yeah, I know.
maybe
I was
is
trying
where
to
we're. Yeah, no, I understand completely, and I'm 100% behind you with the pursuit of, financial growth.
Exactly.
I didn't know you wanted to be a landowner.
Look, I've been on the road and I've been around and doing all kinds of things for many, many years compared to you all. If there's one thing that Dr. Hendricks taught me, it's that family is the most important thing. Y'all are my family. I'll keep doing everything I can to take care of you. But one gets tired of being on the road forever. And Dr. Hendricks was very tired of that as well, so. Anyway, enough of that.
It is a pretty area. I mean, I can see why you might want to put down some roots here.
Sage terror is one of the things that makes me kind of about it.
Yeah, it's not a great thing to be close to, but it is pretty. I mean, if sage terror doesn't affect you, it's worth trying to get it.
Yeah, let's just take the 2 whiskeys or the mead and the whiskey as our payment. Let's do what we can.
What if we thought about doing it pro bono? Maybe we could get some kind of favors. I mean, I like the booze as much as anyone. I already said that, but
Not
we
a
can
bad
get that
idea.
anywhere.
Not a bad idea.
Some kind of
All right.
favor from these guys. I don't know what they can give us, but
Let's
hurt.
just do it and say that we'll a favor to be collected later. I like that idea.
That always sounds ominous when I hear it. But if they buy it, why not? We could always just say it's free too. Maybe we don't add the favor to be collected later.
All right.
You could say that me and Joanna could sit in the background and do this if you want to be real hardcore. But I think maybe we could just say,
no.
we'll just do it for you out of the goodness of our hearts.
Wow.
Yeah, did you like that? Did you buy that?
Something touched me right here.
All right.
Oh, it was me. Never mind. No, let's go ahead and offer it as a service.
A free service, right? Is that what we're saying? Yeah. Okay, yeah. You never know.
Hopefully we don't have to dispatch anyone, because while the rapier gets thirsty, it's not something I need to do every day.
That's some dark stuff, Hestian.
Thank you.
My pleasure. All right, let's go tell him.
All right.
Yeah? Is Decent Noodle all in favor of this motion to do this for free? Okay.
So calling Kianzul back. Well, what's we decided on?
All right. We're going to go ahead and take care of this for you. We're going to try to find out. We're going to do our best to find out who's laying these traps, the why, and ask them if they wouldn't mind just coming in and being part of your collective.
That'd be,
We're not making any guarantees.
That's quite all right.
But we also are not asking for any payment at this point.
Well, that's mighty kind of y'all.
Just remember the name. Decent Noodle.
I don't think I'll forget. I'll be so while you're gone, we'll start prepping you know, a bit of a gathering and have a bit of music tonight, a bit of entertainment, a bit of food for when y'all get back. I don't expect it'll take too terribly long. It's only a little walk away.
All right. Like little like a couple hours? Are you saying might be? Can we get any
An hour.
1 hour?
An hour by foot? If we had some kind of
About half an hour there. You gotta, however long it'll take, a quick half hour back. Maybe you'll be back. Well, we could probably hold dinner for you to make sure that you're all back. You should be back by dusk.
All right.
If it's easy to find, you find what you're looking for. Feel free to, if you don't find anything, you can come on back by, by dusk, and we'll call it no harm, no foul.
sounds
Out of
very
character,
fair.
I'm fading fast.
Oh
I
yeah, don't worry.
apologize.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm ready to go though.
So
Redfall.
with that, Kianzo will kind of take you through the clearing a little bit, and we'll find one worn pathway off to the west. Now this will be the path down to the river. You just kind of keep heading that way for a little while, and well, we did put up a sign near the path to kind of, warning, a reminder for anyone back down there. So about the time you see that that path or that warning, keep your eyes cleared and look for them bane berries.
All right.
And with that, you'll head off quick back to the group of people, and we'll actually take off with the wagon. He'll jump on with Jayla, and they'll head off a little bit to the north as people start, digging through some of the sacks and start taking a few things, and obviously it seems like it's time to get to work. But with that, I think we're going to call it for tonight. Players sound okay? A little less harrowing than a fight directly coming in the next week.
What are you saying?
Well, I'm just saying, last time we left it on here comes a fight, and now next week there'll be a task set before you.
Without a fight.
Maybe
So we can
without
relax.
a fight, maybe with a fight.
Yeah, see, that's
We'll
not
see.
relaxing.
All right, everyone. Let's kind of get through some of those to-dos, that housekeeping items, get you all ready, done, and back to bed. So, or not back to bed, but to bed. So, players, I will start with Mike. Who tell us a little bit about yourself and where people can find you.
Hey all, Mike Heck, aka DM Madcap, or Madcap 23 or 50 or something, depending on where you're at. I have been doing TTRPGs for over 30 years. I am currently a homebrew content creator on D&D Beyond. I have done work and hope to do more work with Guild Superior in the near future. And aside from that, I've been doing both YouTube and TikTok videos on how to run your TTRPG. Yeah, so look for me anywhere that you find content. And the last thing, I have been playing Hestian tonight, who is our Whisper Elf Rogue. Back to you, Ty.
Making good use of those sneak attack damage. A few hits at least tonight. I'm a little bummed my dice were cold. It definitely was no grizzly bear first round. But Allie, maybe a little bit about yourself and how how's the game treating you?
I can't think of anything about myself. I really am tired. It's funny because I did take a nap before this, so I am going back to bed. But it's been good. Jayla really came in handy. Even though it wasn't under contract, I appreciate her. And I'm excited to maybe fight next week. I don't know. DM seems pretty confident that we're not going to, so I think that's a good sign.
It's DM is
That's a
pretty
red flag.
confident that the three of you will decide what you want to do with whatever occurs.
I don't like that answer. Okay.
I mean, for all I know, you're gonna pick a fight in town, a drunken fight.
Okay.
You know,
Touche.
something could happen.
We're out of oatmeal. We're fine.
You have oatmeal. You're out of the Mountain's Foot.
Oh, well.
Talking about Mountain's Foot, Shelly, a little bit about yourself and where everyone can find you.
Speaking of drugs, hey everyone, this is Shelly, and you can find me on Twitter at RealFleaMonkey, and I do stuff on Guild Superior. Most notably, every Tuesday I do Greyhawk with a group of cool people, and I am here every Wednesday, unless things happen and people get sick and things happen again, doing this. So it's a good time. And tonight I was playing Guzmik, your friendly neighborhood goblin cleric who actually did heal people.
There was actually healing clericing going on.
Clericing was done tonight and done successfully.
Quite successfully.
I clericked.
Those were hella great rolls. So
Yeah,
well
thanks.
done there.
No problem.
Let's see. Again, music that you heard today was from the Bar of the Dirtwood. So Gregor Designs made all that music, and you'll hear a little bit more on the outro. But again, thanks everyone for hanging out and watching. I have been Ty Thalados. Catch me here as we play more games, less Pathfinder, because I only get that to do once a week. I'm going to keep going to tire out Mike. Darn it.
How long can we make him wait?
Right? But again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're actually going to raid out to Pixel Circus. So I think they're doing a charity stream at the moment. Let me just make sure they're still alive. They are still alive. So we're going to raid out to them. New group of folks. Say hi. I have not met them, but I do see Abria Iyengar. So they got us something. They got to be good. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks for watching. And we will see you all, hopefully, this coming Wednesday. Bye.